beautiful Sunday morning out here in Vail. You are tuned in to the right place to find out everything you need to know to enjoy the Vail Valley. Of course, that is Vail Valley Live. The triple crown of summer kickoffs is nearly complete. We had Blues, Brews, and Barbecues last weekend, the Eagle Block Party this weekend, Gopro Mountain Games next weekend. We're going to talk all about those events and so much more here on the show. Vail Valley Live starts now.
It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
Lots to do.
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
It's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live, broadcasting live from 1300 West Haven Drive, Vail, Colorado. That is the home of the Grand Hyatt Vail. Beautiful property, fantastic location, and easy access to all of your activities you're looking forward to getting to. If you're lodging here, visiting with us to enjoy Vail for the summer or winter time, make the opportunity to discover it right now. And good morning to you. My name is Ty Diaz. 49 degrees, somewhere in that range for the start of your morning here at Vail. It is Sunday, the 5th of June, the month of June. Yeah, this summer is right around the corner for us, and the temperatures have been fantastic as we're letting go of third winter. It was just last week. We're still picking up snow around here, but now we're seeing lush green everywhere up and down the mountain. And we have Cameron over at Vail. He'll be sharing with you the looks and the feels of Vail this morning, preparing you for your visit. And we're looking forward to meeting you here. You can catch us live on YouTube as well as on Facebook if you care to interact live with us with your questions during this broadcast. But for today, as you can see there, high temperatures for the day, making our way into the mid to upper 50s. Is that what we saw, Leah, there? And but starting the morning off in the mid to upper 40s, 50s, and a nice warm start. Short sleeve weather, there it is, picking up a little passing clouds, some sunshine, the 60s as we give you a look at the weather. Mostly cloudy throughout the day, but favorable. As we look at tomorrow, the return of moisture. That's going to be good for us as far as our water table is concerned, making our way to the rapids, summer activity out on the water. If you're doing any fishing or rafting, floating, that sort of thing, you can make your booking and arrangements. We'll share with you who to go to for that right here on Vail Valley Live. And again, thank you very much for tuning in with us. And today on the show, again, we have Cameron over at Vail, as you saw for the start of the morning, and he shared with you some of the topics that we're going to be sharing with you as we kick off this week, the 7th through the 12th. But the bigger events, the 9th through the 12th, we're going to give you a look at the events and the activities that goes along with the Gopro Mountain Games as it returns. And I believe we're looking at 20 years of this event happening in the Vail Valley, and we're excited to share with you that. Some pro athlete conversation that's going on, some of your favorite events, keeping you updated on what's returned as well as what's new. We're hearing a lot of conversation about a lot more activities and competitions added to this year's event, and there's room for you to get involved as a spectator and or as an athlete and someone competing in there. We're going to give you an overview of concerts and things that are happening around the valley, even ones that are wrapping up this weekend today down in the town of Eagle. Stay close to us, as well as what made headlines, another look at the weather, and so much more. But right now, I want to say thank you for tuning in. We have Leah driving the show this morning. She's new with us. And so good morning. Nice to meet you. Our first time working together, Leah. And where are you from again, Leah? She's from San Diego, so it's a lot of the information we're sharing with her and with you, you're going to learn about the valley at the same time. And that's what we're here for, Vail Valley Live. Let's take a look here. And the weather that I just shared with you just now is brought to you by the outlets of Silverthorne. Stay close to us as we continue to give you weather throughout the show. But again, if you would care to communicate with us this morning, chat with us, have any questions, or just say hello to Vail Valley Live and the locals here that are watching, and they know who you are, in the chat field, you can do so on YouTube and on Facebook Live, and we can even populate that conversation so you can say hi to your friends and family here live on the show. Let's go back out to Vail right now, where Cameron is, and see how things are looking where he is at Vail Village. And I believe, Cameron, you were starting out at the top of the garage. I could be wrong. There's a lot of art installations around Vail. Where are you right now?
Hey, Ty, that's right. We started the show just at the top of the transportation center, and I saw this birdhouse. and it's incredible, right? Like, just let's see if we can get our viewers a close look at it. But summer, springtime, Barry's having fun with the gimbal. But there you are. Yeah, art is everywhere out here in the village, and these birdhouses. I can't wait to see them populated and just humming and buzzing, chirping along this whole summer. You can hear a crow out there. But
really
yeah,
nice
we're just in front of the transportation center where this beautiful installation is.
And around the valley, around the Vail Village area there, and even in Avon, I mean, art and the installations are huge around here, and even that much more explosive this summer for the start. I was just standing there last Sunday where you are and reporting when the bus came through, and I didn't see that there. So the installation is starting to pop.
That's right, Ty. There's so much happening right now. I know folks kind of seem to think the off season, the mud season, the shoulder season, whatever you want to call it, is a sleepy time, and that is far from the truth. There's a lot of work going on to get the village, get the resort and the mountain turned over from winter to summer, and we'll be headed full force into that in these coming weeks as we bring you everything here on the show.
Speaking of sleepy time, Cameron, it's not necessarily a sleepy time this weekend in the Valley. We had the block party down in Eagle. Have you made it to the events? Because you're the new guy out and about town day and night and then reporting early in the morning. I used to be that guy, but you're that guy now. Did you make it to anything down Valley?
I didn't make it down there this year. The last one I went to was in 2018. A heck of a lot of fun. But this morning, if folks are down there, it is Bloodies and Bluegrass time. Be sure to get down there for some bottomless mimosas and bloodies. If you've got complimentary breakfast, which you might need if you indulge in that bottomless aspect of the event. But no, Ty, I didn't make it down there because we're busy working for Gopro Mountain Games. So I'm on the build crew right now, and then I'll be managing some portions of the event next week. So it's been a little bit busy. I actually even haven't made it out to enjoy the nightlife in a while, Ty. So we got to fix that.
Oh, if you're talking about me, hey, I've
you and me, Ty, let's hit the town.
I've been to a few shows in my day around here. I've been to a few beer and wine tastings, a few concerts in the park. But, you have to make room for others sometimes, too. You got to, kind of change of the guard there. But for you being with the GoPro Mountain Games, and whenever these events hit the Vail Village, a lot of us viewers are kind of familiar with you looking more of an action figure with radios on during the live show and some zip ties and brochures and the nine. So when do we see the action figure version of you on the show?
That's right, Ty. I've got my chest pack with the full kind of action figure getup. I'll have my radio, the zip ties, the tape. You'll see that next week for sure. I didn't feel like it was necessary this morning. It would have been more of a prop today. So it's in the front seat of my car. But don't worry, you'll see it very soon. I may even wear it next week when I'm in the studio too, just because.
All right, very good. And maybe you'll have a chicken sandwich with you there. And then, too, that's Cameron over at Vail and Ty Diaz here in the studio. Our new location, Vail Valley Live, 1300 West Haven Drive, the Grand Hyatt Vail. That's our location. And as you can see, Cameron's holding, as an action figure, the Vail Daily newspaper. When we come back, we'll give you a look at what made headlines.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial, and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
visit Grand Junction.
The mountains or the seashore, into the city or far from it. The experiences we never forget come from the choices we make. The Wagoneer or the Grand Wagoneer. Grand Adventures. The choice is yours.
Get 0.9% financing for 60 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Scan to schedule a test drive at a Wagoneer dealer near you.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, your Sunday morning, the 5th of June. It's a beautiful Sunday morning at that. Driving in this morning, lush and green. That's how Vail is looking right now. If you're wondering, is there still snow? You've been hearing stories too. You could find that at the 10,000, 11,000 foot level. If you could find that view depending on where you're lodging, visiting, or staying, you can see that even from town, looking up on Vail Mountain, Beaver Creek as well, or along your mountain drive, and or for a lot of you that's been traveling and flying over the mountains, we appreciate seeing your views from the planes, your window seat overhead. And yeah, it's just a beautiful start to summer. And as you know, summer kicks off in just a few more weeks officially, but it unofficially kicked off party-wise last week over at Beaver Creek Mountain. But to let you know again, Vail Valley Live, our new studio location, 1300 West Haven Drive. That's the Grand Hyatt at Vail, also known as the Cascade Chairlift area, part of the mountain, Chair 20, if you know the mountain very well. Let's give you a tour of what the property looks like. Inside, outside, you're met by the valet when you pull up to the porte cochere over there, and you'll make your way into the lobby. Off to the right, you'll find, or to the left, if they move it around, the champagne machine, the Prosecco machine there. Pet-friendly property, friendly staff you'll find, very welcoming, open, and spacious. They have a pool along the Gore River outside the back there. There's the Gessner lounge and restaurant area. You can enjoy breakfast and dinner, get your reservations. Sushi is also available down by the pool and deck side overlooking Gore Creek. You'll find the tiki on the creek. Fire is wonderful, even going this morning. Taking views of Vail Mountain, the sounds, the calm, the escape that you need. That's Grand Hyatt Vail. That's where we are. And there you have your Moet Prosecco machine. Get your tokens from the front desk. You can just do your business meeting here. Enjoy some friends. Make a reservation. Enjoy their cocktails, their craft cocktails at their bar right off of the entry there. Inside of the building, there's activities for the entire family to enjoy. Just off of the marketplace, there's an arcade. You'll find Top Golf, 2 bay rooms over there where you and the kids can enjoy. Right outside of our studios, they have the axe throwing area or hatchet toss. There's a lot happening on this property for you to discover. And so if you're making your way to Vail and you have yet to book your lodging, looking for some ideas, Grand Hyatt Vail could be for you. And again, the address, 1300 West Haven Drive at Vail proper. Yeah, that's right. Giving you a look at what made headlines in today's newspaper as we move right along. And you can find that in the lobby and at the cafe here. But top stories, usually the paper begins with a colorful cover photo. And here we're looking at the Block Rock Beats. And it's Thievery Corporation headlined the first night of the Eagle Block Party down in the Eagle on Friday night. This 3-day event featured multiple stages, live music, food vendors. The crowds were fantastic. Very excited to have it, and a great way to kick off summer down in Eagle. And you can find out more about that story when you open up today's newspaper. I believe it's Leftover Salmon taking the stage today as that block party occludes. And other topics in today's newspaper, remembering Arlene Stark. And we're looking here, the adventurous mother of 7 who often stepped gracefully and effectively into leadership positions, made a difference in Eagle. And you'll see here, Arlene Stark, she passed away the 21st of March after several years of battling arthritis and dementia. And you can find out more about her life and her contributions around the globe if you turn to today's newspaper on page A2. In other topics, Donovan returns to Vail, awaits next opportunity. And we're looking here, we find in this photo, Colorado Governor Jared Polis addresses the small crowd on May of 2019 in Lionshead Village before signing a bill alongside Senator Kerry Donovan and Representative Dylan Roberts. Donovan and Roberts sponsored a legislation that aims to decrease the cost of health insurance for mountain residents. That topic is found on page A3 of today's newspaper. Sports and outdoors, Vail women celebrates 200-day ski season. 59-year-old Vail woman recovers from 2004 stroke ski bicentennial season in 2022. In this picture, we have Genevieve Orman ski 200 days this winter, ending May 24th at Arapahoe Basin. And to give you the news about A-Bay, or Arapahoe Basin, today is their closing day for the season, winter season 21-22. It's been an amazing time on the slopes. And in our final coverage, arts and entertainment, meet your chef, Shelby Lewis of Eat Dank Food. Seen in several photos, fantastic presentation of her cuisine. Lewis encourages her clients to try foods they may not have ever tried before. That topic is found on page B1 of today's Vail Daily. And you can pick up this newspaper around town or at your front desk in the hotels and your lodging where you're staying, or you can check them out online, or just get a brief discovery of the headlines by tuning into Vail Valley Live with us every morning. What we're going to do right now is give you a look at the roads for your commute if you're making your way here this weekend. Right now, again, a beautiful start for the drive in the morning along I-70. Nice and calm. Usually we know Sunday to be the day of the week that we found that eastbound traffic and starting to build up as all the resorts funnel into I-70, but nice and calm, nice and green, as you can see, and clean for our highways. Looking at it right now, too. And you can log on to cotrip.org to check out the roads before you go, learning your detail and setting up alerts about construction, accidents, delays, traffic mitigation. And again, that's cotrip.org. You are watching Vail Valley Live. When we come back, we'll be checking in with Cameron once again and also giving you a look at what's going on in Beaver Creek for your arrival. We'll be right back.
Snoop, what are we doing today?
Just living the fine life, baby.
Okay, cool. Gonna block off my calendar.
Let me hold that real quick. The best plans are no plans.
I needed to upgrade my phone anyway.
We love our new apartment. Plenty of parking, big closet.
There's too much pressure in the bathroom.
Hey, good luck with the future in-laws tonight.
Don't overthink it.
But don't underthink it.
Don't talk about your cover band. Don't talk about your fantasy team.
Don't talk about your cats.
You're gonna do great.
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
We do save a lot of money.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Where are you going for dinner? 1987?
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Ty Diaz here with you, 1300 West Haven Drive. That's the address of the studio location for the show that you're watching on Outside Television 17. Thank you for watching us live there, as well as your opportunity to chat and ask questions with us live, being you're making your way to visit with us, or maybe some friends are, about what's going on with Vail and Beaver Creek for the summer. We're happy to address that for you. That way we're definitely current with your interests during this show. And as you know, Beaver Creek kicked off last weekend with the Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. Delicious time. The weather came through. Nice mix of events, but the crowds, all in all, had a really good time. And you're wondering what's still ahead for Beaver Creek. Let's take a look right now. And you can do so by logging on to beavercreek.com. But when is it that we could jump on the chairlifts, Ty, and enjoy the views over on Beaver Creek Mountain? It begins Father's Day weekend, and we're looking at June 18th for that level of activity. But you can still find shows over in Beaver Creek as well at the Vail Performing Arts Center. You can still hike around Beaver Creek. You can still get dining in right now. But here's a look at some of the events on Beaver Creek website right now. Headlining, entertaining from, here you go, summer operations. You can find that right there. And we're looking at the June 18th through September 5th. And we're looking at every day of the week until we move into weekends only. For mountain activities, as far as hikes are concerned, you can enjoy lunch at Spruce Saddle. They normally have outdoor activities up there for you as well. One of my favorites, I already have friends asking me about Turquoise Lake. Ty, have you ever been there? Have you hiked Beaver Creek to Beaver Lake and then Turquoise Lake? I haven't made it as far as Turquoise Lake from there, Beaver Lake, but it's there waiting for you if you have it in you. I normally have to get to work for something like that, but you can also catch shows at Beaver Creek. Lee is going to pull this up at the Vail Performing Arts Center. And here's some of your lineups kicking off as soon as June 28th, an evening with Helen Grimaud. Moving on through the 29th, the weekend, we have Fleet Fox taking the stage at the Vail Performing Arts Center. The return of Creedence Clearwater Revival, the iconic show, The Hits. And it continues all the way through the month of August. You can find your lineup there, get your tickets online for shows that you would care to get into at the Vail Performing Arts Center. There, during these shows, they do have concession that's available for you that you can bring into the performance while enjoying the performance at the same time. And that is valarpac.org. And you can discover everything you need to know about Beaver Creek by logging onto their website, and the weather's looking great. And dining and restaurants have returned as well. I know the Chop House is open too right now, and they've just returned staff-wise and opening this weekend. But let's give you a look at the weather right now, and we'll even talk with Cameron too to see how the weather's shaping up. And for your Sunday morning, again, we're starting out nice and warm, blue skies, clouds overhead, short sleeve weather out there for you. Some clouds overhead. High temperatures making the way into the 60s today, as you can see. But the return of moisture and showers, we're looking at tomorrow for that. But the mid to upper 60s for the highs today and tomorrow. Overnight low temperatures will be in the mid 40s, mid to upper 30s, lower 40s. And then throughout the week, mainly sunshine for you Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, the return of some partly cloudy skies. But notice that huge climate temperature as we look at our Wednesday, Thursday, as we hit areas of the mid to upper 70s. That's fantastic. Let's go outside right now, check in with Cameron where he is, and see how things are shaping up. And we're looking at the Gopro Mountain Games that returns this week on Tuesday. And Cameron, where are you? That looks like International Bridge. I'll let you take it away right now and share with us what you have found.
That's right, Ty. So you mentioned John Fogarty's over at the VPAC Creedence Clearwater Revival. And we're right here at International Bridge. And speaking of some clear water and actually tying in with the weather right now, the warm weather, we're going to walk over here. I'm going to shout a little bit because Score Creek's pretty loud right now. But good morning. But what we're seeing is the warm weather combined with some late moisture has really brought the water levels up. So we're gonna take a quick look here, let our viewers enjoy the creek. Beautiful. And we're gonna step back out where it's a little bit quieter. But the water levels right now for Gore Creek are hitting just about the peak during the day. It's about 500 cubic feet per second. And that's, pretty decent this time of year. That warm weather, like I said, accelerating the snow melt, really pushing water down into the creek. Must be really great for the whitewater and the kayaking, stand-up paddleboard events, the rafting events coming up next week at the Gopro Mountain Games. There's a lot to enjoy. You'll see all of that here at the kayak hole right here on International Bridge. Freestyle kayaking. They'll be doing flips and tricks. Really great spot here to spectate and enjoy, and you'll be in the heart of the Mountain House Gear Town here in Vail Village, where you can find all of the vendors and sponsors, do some tasting, some testing, some enjoying all around from different sponsors and vendors will be activated here in the village. Really the heart of the GoPro Mountain Games is right here on International Bridge, and it's really the history of the event that's really pulled together. It's the 20th anniversary of an event that started as a whitewater specific event. And you can find all of that and so much more here in Vail Village throughout this next week.
I tell you what, Cameron, just looking at the numbers, 2 days, an hour, 13 minutes, that timer, that ticker was going, counting down to the kickoff to that event. And the heart of the GoPro Mountain Games is the spirit that everyone has for it and its return. What with your group and your friends are you all talking about that's a favorite event for the return of the GoPro Mountain Games? I know Doc Dogs is one of the top ones, but let's just share like a listing. Let's identify with the viewers right now and just call some events out that we're excited to see return.
That's right, Todd. Definitely Doc Dogs. You got to check it out. It'll be over in Lion's Head, full weekend. I mean, just head on over there. Lots of fun. I will tell you, I love going over to watch the kids' Strider bike races. You know, the little tots, they're like 2, 3, 4 years old, and they're just paddling, and like, it's so cute and so funny. We put a GoPro last year on one of the little kids' handlebars, and poor guy, he had a little crash. It wasn't a bad crash. He had a little crash during the event. He like was so slow. It's like slow motion. He's like, oh no. So that's a really fun event. Also, and we'll check this out later in the show, we'll head back there, but climbing returns this year. It's a American Cup Series, North American Cup Series event. Lots of fun as a spectator. It's that huge mall basically there next to Gondola 1. We'll be packed with folks watching that event. And it's really high stakes and quick action. You know, someone will miss a hold and they come falling down. Lots of excitement there on the climbing wall.
I'm a big fan of when they used to have the mountain bike trick riding over near the transportation center along the pond that's right there near the George. It was always cool to watch some of the stunts that someone on a bike can do, hopping from the rear wheel to like the front wheel of the bike, turn around over the obstacles, come back around. I was just walking through Vail Village the other day with my buddy Jonathan Canby that came through. He's been kind of auditioning to travel with Cirque du Soleil. He's a fan of slacklining. He's a part of that slacklining crew that you see that just, you know, the Grand Canyon or wherever these guys are building slack lines and just walking across. And so he was reminiscing. We were standing right there where you are, reminiscing about slacklining right across the gore there at International Bridge. That's a huge draw. And on the media side, and especially the way that you're dressed, just getting all swagged out from Gear Town. Now that's a huge draw as well. Live concerts and free shows and food. But yeah, well, let's talk about a little bit of the free stuff or Gear Town. What do you know? Anything yet?
So there's lots of daily giveaways. GoPro will have its tent itself. I'm going to have Barry swing around here so we're looking towards Solaris. So just behind me, there we are, just behind me there is Solaris Plaza. And GoPro has their massive setup, their massive tent there. The daily giveaways there. Get a GoPro Hero 10. They've also got some great deals and stuff as well. You see my jacket here. This is our staff jacket. Let's see if I can step into the frame here. Sponsored by Adidas Terex. So our staff jacket, our staff hat. So if you want to work the event, might be a little late to sign up now, but definitely keep that in mind for next year. Volunteers and staff, get you a little swag bag. But there's so many other vendors. I know over in Golden Peak, if you're a biker, that's kind of the heart of the bike races. But Specialized Bikes will be over there doing some demos. There'll be fly fishing demonstrations from UFOs. Sunglasses available from Oakley. So many more vendors. I think there's over 100 total vendors that'll be throughout Lions Head, Vail Village, and Golden Peak. You can check out. And of course, Ty, it wouldn't be a Sunday morning here on Vail Valley Live if we didn't talk about food. And there are so many great food vendors. The Akahi Grill will be out here with their poke bowls.
Ooh.
Moe's Barbecue will be over at Golden Peak with barbecue. I mean, I'm really excited because that's going to be my kind of home during the mountain games is smelling some smoke. So that'd be great. But there's also ice cream. There's popsicles. There's all the fresh treats and goodies for you to pick up and savor as you make your way around the mountain games.
You know what we're going to do right now, Cameron? We're going to take a break as we all need to kind of refresh ourselves about the lay of the land of the Gopro Mountain Games as it returns this week, Tuesday through Sunday, the 7th through the 12th, and the activities really start to build up the 9th through the 12th. And if you're planning on being here, yeah, that was Cameron over at the International Bridge location where the Gopro Mountain Games kicks off, and we'll be sharing with you more about that and giving you the schedule lineup after this.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Steadman Clinic and Steadman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
In the future, we'll travel to incredible places with the help of magical technology. But what about today?
I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ride.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, broadcasting live from the Grand Hyatt at Vail, 1300 West Haven Drive at Vail. Also the Chair 20 location, the Cascade Chairlift location. In case you're wondering about it, South Frontage Road. Not too far from where we are, we have Cameron over at Vail. Our topic today, kicking off the Gopro Mountain Games and sharing with you the schedule of events. Also sharing with you how you can prepare for this as a spectator. And what we're going to do right now is also let you know that getting on the mountain, you might want to know this too. When can we access the chairlifts and look around while we're at Vail? Everything kicks off as far as the activity at Vail Mountain Father's Day weekend as far as the chairlifts are concerned. More detail coming up. But here, let's go back to that one more time there, Leah. Spectator activity and how you can prepare. So right there on their website, visit mountaingames.com. Shares with you details on how you prepare for this. And so right there, let's see, there's going to be music and art. You have a what to know location on this website. It lets you know what kids and families can do to get involved. And then there's your fan favorites right there. Dock Dogs returns, the Kayak Freestyle returns, North American Cup, Climbing Wall, which is by Gondola One, that view. Maybe Cameron is making his way over there right now and can show you the development of that climbing wall. I know they definitely got into some development there when I last walked through there just a few days ago. The Pepe's Face Off right off of that climbing wall location. Nice little steep hill climb run. People get after that every year, and if you're a runner, maybe you care to sign up for that. You can register online today for events that are kind of friendly of your ability level for that. The 8-Ball Challenge return, which is on the water Usually Ken Hovey talks about that too, and hopefully we'll have him on the show this week during the GoPro Mountain Games. And again, you can find out more about that and get registered by visiting mountaingames.com. Is Cameron ready for us right now for anything? No? Maybe you, what's that?
Talk through the GoPro B-roll.
Oh, what do you mean?
I have a GoPro video.
Oh, so you have videos to share with them of that we're speaking with GoPro people? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, this looks fantastic. So this looks like the 8-Ball Challenge, and as you can see, live music at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater. You can find your concert lineup going on through there, but a lot of activities, a lot of strong athleticism going on for mountain bike runs. The Dock Dogs, which is a huge favorite, that location is in Lionshead this year. When that event of the Mountain Games began, it was over at Golden Peak, but that's where you'll find the kids competitions. We were there last year, the Vail Valley Live, with the kids competition. I was reporting from there, and a lot of cute events going on, and a lot of opportunity for you to get registered as well if you care to compete in something that is kind of beginner friendly, non-pro athlete friendly. And again, the website to go to would be mountaingames.com. A lot of sponsorships going on through there. And if you care to find out more about this event, we're going to go to Cameron. He's going to share with us right now what he knows about the GoPro Mountain Games, because Cameron, you're involved somehow, and you're at the climbing wall. And tell us again your involvement with the GoPro Mountain Games.
Yeah, Ty. So I work in my full-time job for the Vail Valley Foundation, which is the organization that produces the GoPro Mountain Games. So my role this year, a little bit different than from years past. In years past, I've been on the social media team, the marketing team, helping really kind of share and document the event during the event while it's happening on the ground. This year, I'm part of the ops team, so I'm going to be helping over in Golden Peak, and I'll be managing that venue where there'll be lots of music and activity and things to enjoy over there. But right now, and where I'm going to go to right after the show today, I'll be part of the build team. So we're getting everything set up, and you can see something that's been built already right behind me, and that is the climbing wall. And we're just going to keep stepping back. Barry's holding the camera for me today, and you can see it's got a great big canopy tent, great big tent over top of it. So keep that wall nice and cool. But yeah, so we've been getting things ready. This is just here next to Gondola 1. It'll be a great time. But yeah, my role is really to help produce the event, help get things up and off the ground. I didn't touch the tent, but I was involved in some of the other activations and other things that we're getting going this weekend.
Have you visited the website this year for the GoPro Mountain Games? I like how they've made it kind of fun and interactive in the sense of being a spectator or knowing what to do, how to plan your trip. So I'm looking at it right now, and right here it says on the tab, how to plan your visit. It says a tab you can choose from, I'm an athlete, or you can choose a tab that says, I'm a dog, which is kind of fun. So dogs can activate this feature. Here's one, I'm a spectator, as well as the frequent asked questions on there. But here's the one about I'm a dog. So, I mean, people want to know from that point of view. So woof, woof, woof is a translation right there. And it says that you can join the email list. And but it says to check out all the dog-friendly competitions and lodging options that the Mountain Games has to offer. And but this is right here, as a dog, that they are here to party.
That's right. So there's lots of stuff. If you're our four-legged friend, definitely check out the Grand Hyatt Vail. They are a great partner of us with the GoPro Mountain Games and also with Vail Valley Live. But they're a dog-friendly hotel, and they're one of the few options that has a dog-friendly. So if you're out and about during the Mountain Games and you have a pet, you can't hop on the Town of Vail buses to get through the event. But if you're staying at the Grand Hyatt Vail, you can definitely hop on those shuttles. If your dog is feeling adventurous, feeling a little frisky, if you will, they can try Dock Dogs. They can hop off into the pool. It might take a little coaxing, perhaps, for them, but lots of fun and definitely a good bonding experience for you and your pet. But they can just walk around as well. Make sure they're on their leash. But anywhere out and about, there are lots of little water stations for your pet, so be sure they're hydrated, staying cool. Be aware that sometimes the ground gets a little hot on their paws, so be cautious, especially in that late afternoon as the pavers start to heat up, especially if you're walking to and from Lions Head and Vail Village on that black asphalt. Be careful take care of your pets and make sure they're taken care of during the event so they can have just as much fun as you.
Thank you very much, Cameron. He's over at Vail, and he was sharing with you details and locations for the return of the mountain games, the GoPro mountain games. But before we go to break, I want to share with you, we're talking a lot about Doc Dogs. That's a return feature for the GoPro mountain games, but it seems like the dog division has expanded a great deal. There's the dueling dogs that's happening on Thursday the 9th. Doc Dogs happens Thursday the 9th, but there's one that I don't know, that I never knew about before. This one is new to me, the Rocky Dog Trail Run, as well as the Doc Dogs Extreme Vertical, which happens on Saturday, Doc Dogs Speed Retrieve, Yappy Hour, Barks and Beer, Eagle County Animal Services Dog Adoptions if you are looking. And you can find out more dog-friendly events about the Doc Dogs that is happening, by visiting mountaingames.com. We'll be right back.
Vail Valley Live is brought to you by Clear Eyes. Your eyes deserve the best. Spring is in the air and so are allergies. Introducing new Clear Eyes Eye Allergy Itch Relief. It's original prescription strength and just 1 drop a day works in minutes, providing you all-day itch relief. Don't let your allergies get in the way this spring. Try new Clear Eyes Allergy. Your eyes deserve the best.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outlets@silverthorne.com for current sales and events.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. Ty Diaz here with you, Grand Hyatt Vail, the location of our studio. We've been here for about a week now, 2 weeks, 1 full week. Wow, yeah. We're at 1300 West Haven Drive, and around the property you can catch Vail Valley Live on their monitors here while you're enjoying breakfast, being served daily right out front over here. You can enjoy their pool. Yappy Hour is one of the many features on this pet-friendly property. But let's get into the weather as you're looking forward to your Sunday. And if you're arriving this week for the GoPro Mountain Games, starting the morning off warm and sunny. Some clouds moving into the region, but keeping it warm and sunny. Mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures, highs today and tomorrow, the mid-60s. You'll find right there. Overnight low temperatures will be in the 40s. Looking for some moisture for tomorrow. That would be Monday. Man, we're moving right along. We've got to slow summer down. I mean, it's getting here, but we need to slow things down so we could really appreciate the moments in the day. I mean, they say time is just a construct. But anyway, as we look at it, sunshine Tuesday, Wednesday. Now we're looking at things heating up towards summer, the mid to upper 70s. Summertime temperatures you'll find there. Clear throughout the day is what they're calling for. Chance of precipitation start to increase by Tuesday. Drops down by our Wednesday. Warmer temperatures, a mixture of sun and clouds on our Thursday. A great kickoff to summer. The second round of summer kickoff in Eagle County and the Vail Valley. Beaver Creek, as you know, kicked off summer with their unofficial Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. And that was Beaver Creek's summer unofficial kickoff. Vail's summer unofficial kickoff is the GoPro Mountain Games. I was taking a look at the lineup again for the GoPro Mountain Games about some of the events and competitions that are happening during the event as it returns this week. And what's interesting is that they're saying there's a lot more events added this year to it. I know coming out of the COVID-19 and pandemic window, it was kind of scaled back last year, but still it returned. But some of your favorite features weren't included last year. But looking here this year, there's bike competitions, there's running competitions, climbing competitions, kayak, rafting, SUP, fishing competitions, disc, yoga and athlete wellness available for you to sign up and get registered for. Dogs, as we mentioned, hikes, also mentioned there. The return of concerts and shows. You can enjoy art and music. Venue locations that are also be featuring things to do after competitions throughout the day. And again, you can check the tab there if you're looking to plan your visit or to get signed up as an athlete. Even as for the first time, it's always been on your bucket list to get involved. The frequently asked questions. And noticing even in today's paper, we're in the registration window online today, the final days to get registered for competitions if you had a goal to ever be a part of the GoPro Mountain Games. What we'll do right now is share with you other things that are happening around the Valley this summer, competition-wise, and things that you can sign up for, and it would be Xterra. Are we ready to share them? Let's go remote. A little bit about that? Okay, we'll do that after we go back over to Cameron. So Cameron, over at Vail, we know we have the GoPro Mountain Games, and as far as them putting things together, and you're roaming around, and we thank you very much for putting in the legwork and the exercise. How much of the setup do you notice happening around? I mean, like the stage being built, the locations. I mean, I saw the climbing wall area, but I was looking for more features being developed. How much of it is built, have you noticed?
That's right, Ty. So just behind me, you see one of the big entrance trusses. So we just pulled this together yesterday. We constructed it. This is the entrance to the hangout at Golden Peak. So lots of these kind of more wayfinding signage, informational signage is being constructed. If we have a moment before the end of the show, we'll definitely make our way over to the ticket office here in Golden Peak, where we've put together all of the informational signage about registration and check-in for our athletes. But the stages and some of the bigger features, they're coming in today and tomorrow. Because vendors and our sponsors will be popping up in the village on Wednesday and Thursday. So it's kind of a progressive build-up, if you will. But you were mentioning, Ty, just before you came to me about the Xterra races, and I'm sure we'll talk about that in just a moment. But definitely here over in Golden Peak is the home of the bike races for the GoPro Mountain Games. So a good chance for you to prep, get those triathlon legs ready for the Xterra races, which are coming up. Not this weekend, but next weekend in Beaver Creek. We're really excited to see Josiah Middaugh, and I think his son Porter is going to compete in those. But Josiah is a tremendous athlete. He'll be here at the Mountain Games, and then following weekend at the Xterra races. Local triathlon, really gold medalist, incredible world champion. Really excited and proud of him as a local hero. And I know we met some of them earlier this season back at the Westin. They had a Hometown Heroes event. It's really incredible to see how much this community supports their local athletes and how much the local athletes give back to the community here in the Vail Valley.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And, you know, of the many features in our local heroes, we're looking forward to the return of live music and finding the Mountains of Music, which kicks off June 8th through the 11th during this event. And have you prepared yourself and because I know you have like friends, you know, of who you want to see that's performing and taking the stage. Right here we have Twiddle and Mahali and G-Love on Thursday at 6:30 at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, taking the stage during the GoPro Mountain Games. You can find that schedule on the Mountain Games website. We have Government Mule, Warren Haynes, and Grace Potter taking the stage on Friday. And the list continues with the Whalers and Julian Marley, as well as Mishka. And again, this feature is known as Mountains of Music, and there's a daytime music schedule lineup. And again, this all goes on through the 8th. From the 8th through the 11th, and there's concerts also being featured in the Mountain Games in Minturn, of all places. And I'm not sure if Minturn's ever been on the roster for the live music feature with the GoPro Mountain Games ever before. I know a lot of the water competitions that kicks off usually happens outside of Minturn near Red Cliff, some of the whitewater challenges, but I mean, this event has grown.
That's right, Ty. So Turntable Review, folks may have seen them this winter as part of the Vail Opry Spring Opry series, but Turntable Review is going to be playing over at Little Beach Park, Little Beach Amphitheater, and that's part of the GoPro Mountain Games Dual Slalom event, which Barry, my camera operator this morning, Panda Barry, let's see, here we are. Oh, we're getting the camera going. We're getting it going.
There's Barry.
There we are. Barry is going to be competing in the dual slalom, and as a special note, I'm going to give a shout out to Barry's sister, Leslie, because it is her birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie, right on. So Barry, is this Barry's first time competing? That maybe he can give us like a little perspective then for registering. Is this your first time? I think you told me it was a goal to be a part of this, Barry.
It's the first time I've done a dual slalom race. I've done some GoPro enduro races in the past, but they're building a special track. Kyle Strait he's won the Red Bull Rampage actually 2 times, and he's the one that's kind of hosting the whole event. He's a legend in mountain biking, and they're building like a special course where you go head to head bracket style racing up there, and it's jumps and berms, and it's kind of like a BMX style course. And I used to race BMX as a kid, so I'm familiar with this style of riding, and I'm really looking forward to it. I've wanted to do this, my whole life, so age 49 is a good time to start, right?
Had to throw the 49 out there, but you're an athlete, and as far as an athlete, how about the family? Your family likes sports and activities and athleticism like this?
My wife actually has done that Xterra the last 4 years, but she's taken a break this year. But that's also an amazing event that's right here in town, and it's one of the hardest triathlons you can do in the world. So I'm really proud of her for doing that in the past. And we're just doing some more family stuff this year. I'm going to do the bike race, and then we're going to take some awesome vacations, Great Wolf Lodge, that kind of stuff.
Right on, right on. Thank you very much, Barry, for that little insight there. So it's encouraging for people who want to get into the GoPro mountain games, do it for the first time. There are things for first-timers, beginners, non-pro athletes to register for, Cameron, correct?
That's right. You mentioned earlier in the show that the Take a Hike, the hike for Youth Power 365, and that's another local organization. It's produced by the Vail Valley Foundation as well, but does educational programming. So that's a 3.65-mile interactive hike. So lots of aid stations and fun opportunities to think of face painting, things like that on the trail. But that's a great opportunity to get the whole family out, enjoy this beautiful playground that we're so fortunate to take part of. But get out and enjoy the weather. Things will be gorgeous. We talked about the extended forecast earlier in the show, and we'll talk about it again here in a moment. But it's going to be a gorgeous day to get out with the whole family and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Cameron, broadcasting from Vail right now, setting the stage for us as the stage of many places are being built for the GoPro Mountain Games, which kicks off the 7th of June, which is Tuesday through the 12th. It's a full week of events going on, and you still have a window to get registered. But if GoPro Mountain Games is not one that you can make it for or sign up for, that's also ahead. Xterra, here's a look. We'll be right back.
Maui Jim Sunglasses were born on the beaches of Hawaii, designed to respond to the bright sun and harsh glare of the islands, all while enhancing the view. After 30 years, we're still independently owned, and the free-thinking Hawaiian spirit that first inspired us is still a part of everything we do. Our Polarized Plus 2 lenses not only protect eyes from harmful rays, they also make colors more vivid and contrast crisper. Try on a pair and see for yourself. The view's better from here.
When it comes to footwear, I like a little extra support, so I wear Skechers Arch Fit. The Arch Shape insole has podiatrist certified arch support, plus they look great and they're machine washable. Kick it in Skechers Arch Fit.
Xterra, apparel for your active lifestyle. Visit xterraplanet.com today.
Enter the promo code CHECK20 at checkout for an extra 20% off regularly priced merchandise.
The all-new LX600, ready for any arena.
Hurry into Mattress Firm's best Memorial Day sale ever. Get a king for a queen or a queen for a twin, and save up to $500 on top-selling brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base with qualifying Sealy purchases. Only at Mattress Firm.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live, located in the Grand Hyatt at Vail studio location, but we're mainly out in the field getting you outside so that you can enjoy the outdoor lifestyle that, for what it means to be in the Vail Valley altogether. I mean, athleticism, being exposed to nature, exploring, getting away from tall buildings and neon signs, concrete, and getting on those trails, maybe even getting away from the social media and the network and going a little further off grid and just enjoying yourself and tapping into a different resource of this existence, this thing called life, just appreciating beautiful things, you know, the weather, nature, and discovery, and that time together if you're doing it as a group or as a family, and or team building if it's corporate. And if you need some help with some suggestions, then be sure to watch us here every morning at 7:30 on Outside Television, Channel 17, which promotes your outdoor lifestyle. Then we also talk about that live during the show, during the morning show. You can stay glued to that channel all day long, and you can ask your hotel lodging, your concierge, how to tune that in to where you're staying so you can stay very close to this experience while you're here with us. But if you're away and you're making your way here, or you want to stay close to us while you're not here, there's Facebook, there's social media, there's Instagram, there's YouTube where you can catch us and interact with us no matter where you are, live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can chat with us and share your thoughts with us, and we can celebrate back with you and do some social media high fives over the airwaves, and we can do that live with you here. Checking in with Cameron right now, a lot going on. And so you're moving around, and we're some of us are recognizing Vail. The Gopro Mountain Games, we get it. It's coming back, and we're so pumped. Way more features than before. But for those that are making their way here for the first time, we know that it's happening in Vail, and so we're going to find it and see it. But it's so vast, the GoPro Mountain Games. The location, Vail is broken up into pods. There's Golden Peak, there's Vail Village, there's Lion's Head. GoPro Mountain Games spans through all of those areas. Where are you now?
That's right, Ty. So we've just stepped up onto the base of Golden Peak here. So you can see right behind me. I'm going to step out of the shot for a second. You just absorb how gorgeous it is. It is practically immaculate. Beautiful blue skies out here. You can see just a few remnants of snow that still yet to melt away, but it is gorgeous, absolutely incredible time, and just really, there's no better reason. There's no better time to get out than right now and enjoy the springtime weather. But we're here in Golden Peak, like you mentioned, Ty. The Mountain Games really spans across the Vail Village itself. So Vail, Lion's Head, Golden Peak, the Ford Park, the lower bench. Up on the athletic fields, they'll have some fishing competition. The amphitheater's just over to the east of us as well. It just really spans not just genre-wise, not just competition-wise, but geographically as well. And as we mentioned earlier in the show, Minturn over in Red Cliff for other off-site events. We'll be down for disc golf in Malloy Park in Minturn. The dual slaloms also in Minturn. Steep Creek over at Red Cliff. So lots of a big footprint, I should say. Lots of stuff happening across a large footprint for us to enjoy. And you know, you're out here. It's springtime. It's gorgeous. You know, take advantage of that. You know, you were mentioning a second ago. You know, maybe take a step away from social media. We talked about this earlier in the winter. Hang up and hang out. Enjoy the time out here in the great outdoors. Protect our playgrounds. Be responsible. Don't litter. Don't throw your trash out. Pick up some stuff if you see it, and enjoy what we get to call home here in the Vail Valley.
The list is long, Cameron, and we can go on for hours during this show, but we have every day together. You, the viewers, thank you very much, Cameron, broadcasting live from Vail. The GoPro Mountain Games getting you set up for it, but also getting you set up for any day here in the Vail Valley while you're here with us, even before you get here or while you're here with us by tuning in on social media. Facebook, you can watch us there live, interact with us live. YouTube as well. Turn the TV on, 7:30 in the morning. Outside Television, Channel 17, and catch us there, and let us help you get prepared for what to do when you're around here. And to answer your question, you saw Cameron over at Golden Peak. Is there still snow around? Yeah, in the background, you saw snow. But we're just touching on things. This is just the beginning. The GoPro Mountain Games kicks off on Tuesday, and as we're trying to share with you everything going on for the GoPro Mountain Games in this segment, this show this morning, we're just touching on things we're going to share with you as it goes along this week. So meet us here every morning for the Gopro Mountain Games coverage, 7:30 in the morning as we get you prepared. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30. Thanks for watching today.